Pastor Keith here to deliver the 21 days of prayer and fasting verse of the day. Day 1, verses from Matthew 4:4, it says, "But Jesus told him, 'No, the scriptures say, people do not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God.'" So Jesus said this to Satan as Satan was trying to tempt him to quit when he was fasting for 40 days. I feel like my kids are always hungry, but to be real, a lot of times they don't even know that they're hungry until they realize they've missed a meal. And then they say, "Oh, I'm starving." But you weren't starving 5 minutes ago, but now that you know you've missed a meal, you're hungry. A lot of us say we feel hungry, but science tells us that probably in our case, it's actually just our food finally digesting itself. But because eating is a part of our rhythm, when we miss it, we know we've missed it, we're like, "I've missed it. Something's wrong. Man, I'm really hungry for that." That's the idea with fasting, that we remove something that's regular to our lives, that's important to us, and place it in place with time with God, time in His Word. And then we would be drawn to that. And when we miss it, we know we've created this rhythm in our lives that we hunger for it, and then we know that we've missed it. I find when I eat more, I can eat more. When I eat less, I can eat less. I think the same is true. The more we get into the Word, the more that we can have, the more that we can handle, the less we're in it, the less capacity that we have for it. But I know this, Jesus responded to Satan, and he could have used any tool to get rid of that temptation. Maybe even tools not at our disposal, but he used one at our disposal. He used the Word of God, and he used the Word of God to fight back against what Satan was tempting him to do and quit. And so I just want to encourage you to do the same. As you start this, you're going to be tempted to quit, but you don't live on food alone. You also live on the Word of God. Use the Word of God to fight the temptation that Satan will bring to you to try and quit. Create that rhythm, cultivate that space, the capacity, and build your appetite for the Word.